So I'm here at Union Square with my friend Dr. Gabrielle Lyon, and we're walking around the farmers market with all of these amazing, fresh, wholesome foods and grass-fed meats. And we were talking about how do we eat, and protein, and muscle.
And muscle came up.
And muscle
because
came
muscle
up.
is amazing, and actually you eat muscle, and it's amazing for your muscle. And I think that muscle is one of the most important secretory organs of the body. In fact, it's the organ of longevity.
Really? Okay, so teach us. So Dr. Lyon is one of the country's experts on muscle and aging and longevity. So what can we learn from you about muscle?
That muscle is the most metabolically active organ, yes, organ in the body. The more muscle you have, the more that you can eat. It's the greatest glucose disposal unit. So for your carbohydrates, your muscle eats it. And also people that have high cholesterol, it's lipid oxidation.
Really?
It really takes care of everything.
So do we all need to be in the gym,
You do.
lifting heavy weights every day of the week?
Okay, so the data shows that heavy weights is fantastic, but it doesn't just have to be heavy weights. It's about volume. So you
Okay.
can lift lighter weights with more volume. It's all about fatiguing the muscle. You do have to work hard, but it doesn't have to be a 500-pound squat.
So should we be spending our time in the gym for an hour or two a day doing cardio?
No, although that sounds like a lot of fun, you shouldn't do that because that elevates cortisol levels. And then if your cortisol is elevated, that actually impairs the muscle metabolism. So if you're going to spend your time, you should spend it either doing high intensity workouts or lifting weights.
Okay, so high intensity workouts, we're talking about high intensity interval training.
That's right.
Tabata type training.
Exactly.
Where you get your heart rate super high, but they're very short intervals.
Very short periods
And you
of
have
time.
enough recovery so that your body resets.
Exactly.
And then lifting weights.
The
So-
more the better.
Okay, with the exception of, as an orthopedic surgeon, I gotta say you gotta not get hurt. And so how do we lift heavy weights to build muscle and not get hurt?
So you can lift heavy weights if your tendons are intact, if you don't have any restrictions. That's a great way to go. But if you feel that heavy weights just are not for you, then you can lift high volume, many reps, going to failure. Especially older populations do much better like that.
So what are we talking about going to failure? I think we should tell people what that means.
So when your muscle can't actually lift anymore, that's it. You've completely fatigued it. You'll know. You will know.
So do you lift slow or fast?
Depends on what kind of tempo training you're doing. You know, I think that is not as important as the overall volume.
Got it. Well, anyway, thank you for this
Yeah.
information. We're gonna go finish shopping
Shopping.
and having fun, but we wanted to share our information about muscle with you.
Yes, we did.